Sunday. And I would love to stand here and be able to give a speech and talk about all the work that we've accomplished. But the truth of the matter, y'all, is we are in a particular spot right now.
Y'all will.
So this isn't a moment just for us to commemorate.
That's
We've got to recommit. And that's going to look something different.
Amen.
And so as you all are standing out here, I'm going to ask you all to do this one thing. I'm going to ask you to close your eyes. And I want you to hear two questions. My first question to you is, what would America look like without racism? What would America look like without racism? And then my second question is, what would this nation look like if all God's children felt valued and respected? I ain't say you gotta like them.
Amen.
I said valued and respected.
That's right.
Now open your eyes. And so I got another question. Name one thing that was created that wasn't first envisioned. There's nothing that's ever been created that wasn't first envisioned. And so if we are not every single day, and I'm going to ask you all, how many of you all been asked that question before? Look around the room. It will never be created if we cannot envision something different, y'all. I don't know about you, but racism is not my birthright. It's my inheritance. Right? And so even in this, we've got to start thinking of ourselves, not citizens of a rogue nation that believes that they can play with our lives, but we got to see ourselves as founders of a new nation, a nation that is yet unborn, a nation that all of God's children can get access to health care, a nation that our children can get quality education wherever they live, a nation that if you work, you get paid a fair wage. Can you envision it? Can you hold it? In this space, good, because it is in your discomfort.
That's
that
right.
something is calling you to move to something higher. Are we going to sit in the wealthiest nation in the world, and just be okay with $800 million getting cut out of Medicaid? If you ain't there, something is wrong.
Tell the truth.
Are we going to sit here and take pictures and say that was in Selma and not understand that as you walk down this street and you see these buildings that are open, it ain't because black folk ain't tried. I can tell you about a subdivision that we tried, that there were people in this city right here that intentionally stopped because they did not want black people to actually own and redevelop things. I'm not saying some gossip, I'm saying what I know.
All right.
And I'm raising that because we're playing. This ain't a time for us to say that was great what they did, when we're seeing every single thing that was won to be rolled back right now. So in this moment, and I know I'm taking way more time than I need to.
Take your time.
In this moment, y'all,
tell the truth.
We gotta go higher. Like Stevie Wonder says, you gotta use your radical reimagination and think of something higher. That the civil rights laws, even the Voting Rights Law Act, right? That was not the ceiling, that was the floor. And so we gotta create something different. So I'm watching my seat because I took way more time than I needed to take. But at the end of the day, if you leave the city, not understanding that the poverty here was a backlash and payback for black people trying to do it. And if you don't understand that we can still see the systemic poverty that we're seeing in this city, because there's people that are attempting right now to punish us for what has happened in the last few years of the progress we made. So the question is, which side are you on?